welcome to my channel. Yes, I'm talking. But don't get used to it. I particularly don't care for how my voice sounds on audio devices. So yeah, these kind of videos will be few and be between. Please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So I did put, if you follow me on Instagram, I did put on my Instagram stories a box of makeup. So I've already opened it and opened a lot of the palettes and things. I will also be reviewing some of the things that, the little knickknacks and goodies that I find at Marshall's. I'm aware that some of my makeup you can't find anymore, or you don't know where to get, because a lot of it I do get at Marshall's because I'm cheap. So that's not to say that if any brand wants to send me some things that I won't be open to that, but if I have to buy it, yeah, I am cheap. So like my bio says on my YouTube channel, I want to look great. I just don't want to spend a whole bunch of money to do it. And I'm pretty sure there's some chicks out there that agree with me, and then there's some that's not. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just my personal thing. I can't and I won't afford that. So that gets into the majority of the makeup that I have today, because they're phenomenal. I can't say that word right, but they're a great company. I love their eyeshadow palettes, and that's the majority of the eyeshadow palettes that I do have, because great price. I'm getting a whole bunch of color for a good price, and the pigments of the eyeshadows are great, rather they're matte or shimmer. So I like a lot of their eye products. I haven't tried anything else from this brand. I'm trying to see if I can get some other things, but we'll see. I won't say, because I don't want to get you guys' hopes up and then I don't deliver. So and if you want to know how I did my nails, I do have a video on my Instagram page. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. So go ahead and follow that. I'll have that in my link as well. I usually do all the time. But I'll have it here on the screen as well. And so I am no way in a professional. Let's just get that started out there. I'm not a professional. I've just been doing my nails this way for almost 20 years. So, and it works for me. If you want to try it out, see if it works for you. If not. So anyway, let's get to it. The first one is the Bare palette. It's a good neutral palette. It has these pretty colors. Of course, these like mauve-y kind of palettes, and of course there is a mauve palette. These are $5 on the website, and Walmart's charging you $4.99, but $5 and some change. So, and you get 10 shades. So this is what I'm talking about. $5 for 10 shades. Other brands want to charge you $10 for 10 shades, so you're paying $1 a shade. A new palette as well is the mattes, and you can never go wrong with some matte colors. I love matte colors. I'm more matte-y than anything shimmery, glossy looking. But these have some interesting colors. This is 24 shades, and it costs $10. Again, on the website and Walmart. So that's a bang for your buck. And then a combo, and they have, Profusion makes quite a bit of these kind of palettes, combos. These are the eyeshadows here, and then these are the blushes, and then highlighters. This does come with a dual-ended brush, and I like these brushes. They are really good. They're great for great application and stuff. This one only has just a regular brush. They used to come dual-ended, but you know, things change and everything, but I'm glad at least these come with brushes, the bigger ones. Anyway, and then the new palette, well, is the Golden Nights palette, and they're really rich in color. I did swatch some already, and I also opened these so I wouldn't be struggling. Not that that's keeping me from struggling now, but I was really drawn to these matte colors in here more than the shimmer, although the shimmers are pretty good. Let's try out this baby right here. Oh yeah, that's a good shimmer color eyeshadow. And then the thing I like about Profusion is they come with these, it's one look, it's one eye look, but they give an example of an eye look, especially if you don't know what eye look you want to do. They tell you which one, so they number it for you. You can't see that one down there or that one, but they number them, you know, 1, 2, what you put on your eye first, you know. And they all have them on the back of the eyeshadow palettes too. So again, if you don't know what look to go for, here's a helpful look to go for. And again, they number it and stuff like that, and they give you, here's the list. The next new palette is this highlighter. Now let me tell you, I didn't know it was going to be this big. This is 9 shades of highlighter, and I thought it was going to be, you know, about that size with 9 shades. So I'm pleasantly surprised. This is huge. So, and they're all very pretty and stuff. Hello, my lights. So let's swatch a few. As you can see, I've actually already kind of swapped, especially you can tell right here my nail just dragged all up in it. But that's not really a pretty color. Let's go with this one. This should be really, yeah, pigmented. And see, this is what I like about them, and this is why I keep going to them, because again, cheap, but you know, not that cheap powdery stuff. I can't try not to drag my nail into this stuff. So all the makeup that I'm showing you, reviewing today in this video, we'll be using for a makeup look. So we'll be using that, and then of course these palettes here, like these, will be in, that was so retarded, will be in further videos. I'll do videos, future videos with that, but we're going to be using this palette, this eyeshadow palette, English language, and then the other things that I got from Target and Marshalls. So let's head right into that. Dual-ended eyeliner, and it has a chunky side. This is the chunky side, and then and then the other side is the thin side, so that's thin right there. So we'll be using that today. It is by the brand Absolute New York, and it's waterproof eyeliner. So that's a good deal right there. I have seen, oh my gosh, I have seen so many YouTubers and celebrities use, saying they like this product, Dr. Paw Paw, and I am pronouncing it how I'm reading it, Paw Paw. So I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, but it is a tinted peach pink balm. It's multi-purpose, so you can use it for your lips, your cheeks, and stuff. It's fragrance free and cruelty free and vegan, so that's always a nice So we'll be using that on my lips. I do not technically like products like this. I don't like liquidy stuff on my face except for my foundation, so I would probably never use this for anything but the lips. So yeah. Next from Marshall's is Kiko. And it is a essential face palette. It has 2 contour colors, a highlighter, and 3 blushes. And the number 3, and the number 3 is Smart. Apparently they have 6, but this is the only one they had there. So here's your contour colors, your highlighters, and then your 3 blushes. So we will be using this palette as well today. And oh my gosh, I love this thing. I took it out of the package, but this is a Hello Kitty spa band. I mean, oh my gosh, it's so soft. And then this is the inside. It's not reversible. I wish it was, but it's not. Or at least I don't think it is. Oh yes, it is. Ha! Look there. Smart me. Oh my gosh, isn't it adorable? It's reversible. Well, I would use it reversible. So don't quote me on that, but I would use it that way. Either way, we'll be using this as well. And I got this at Target. I've seen this at Walmart as well, but it's the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, and it has hyaluronic acid and squalene. So it's oil-free and sheer to medium. So, and I got this in the shade medium tan. Oh, really? I didn't even really pay attention to that. Okay, well, hey, we'll be using this. So makeup routine will be really short today because this is a tinted hydrator. So I don't tend to wear, you know, my primer or face powder or anything like that. Not that I need to. So again, let me stop rambling and let's get into the video. Alright, make sure to start off with a clean and moisturized face. And stuff. Oh, I forgot. I'm going to use my ever-present Milani Perfect and Conceal. I prefer concealers for eyeshadow bases. However, I also do use eyeshadow primers, but this is just easy because it keeps down the amount of products I have to use. So this will, you know, this will do both for me. So I'm going to go into the darker shade for my eyelids, and I need a mirror. So trusty mirror, and we'll get started. And I always use these spongy things. I know a lot of people use them from applicators, but they're also good for good erasers. So by the way, this is a flat synthetic brush. So very good for creamy application like that. Now we're going to go into our e.l.f. Professionals. What is this? This is a blending brush. Fluffy, very dense. And we're going to go into our first color, which is going to be this kind of winey burnt color. So, swirl, tap, and mix. And we're going into our outer V, lash line, and upper crease. And we're just going to bring it just slightly into the eye. We want to mainly keep this color in the outer V. going to use our actual crease brush, a little tapered smaller. And we're going to go into this more maroony color right there. So again, swirl, tap, and then we're going to go right in top and in our crease, or inner V right here. And we're not going to do too much, but darken that up a little. And you see how that kind of creates a little dimension? And then we'll take our eyeshadow brush and we're gonna go into this kind of champagne-y pale pink color here. I am digging my brush all up in my colors here. And we're just going to put that on there and then put this all over the rest of the naked lid. And this is going to be a base color for our shimmer. We're gonna go in with the almost matching shimmery pink champagne color right there. And I like to use my fingers for this kind of stuff, because I think it applies better. So you guys see that? And you know, you can apply as much as you want. I like to give it a good 2 coatings. And then we're going to go back into our blending brush and pick up our first shade and make sure that that color blends in, so there's no harsh lines or anything. And then we're going to go back into our second shade and make sure that it didn't get covered up with our second coating of our first color, and make sure we deepen that up. So I get that, and then if you want to, drag it and kind of blend it up into the inner crease. If you have hooded eyes like me, that's a good idea, because as you can see, my eyelid's already folding over half of my lid. So the crease is kind of your friend, because the eyeshadow kind of disappears into your folds. Okay, and I'll put this away because we'll come back to it later. Next is our eyeliner, and I think I'm going to do the thin side. So, do the classic wing. Alright, looking like sisters, a little. Alright, we're done with the eyes, and now on to the tint. So, again, I already took stuff off. And this comes with a little cap on it, and to keep, you know, I mean, who wants to buy makeup that's been tested and everything? And I get it, ladies, we want to know if this is the right shade, color, all that stuff, how it looks. But yeah, that was a nice surprise. Kept it sanitary and everything. So remember, this is medium coverage, so it's not a full foundation, but but I'm pretty sure it's buildable, so if you need to, we can build it up. So, it being a tint, I'm just going to use my fingers or my hands and just rub it in. See if I'm covered. Oh my, yeah. So we'll see if this melts into the skin and whatnot. While we're waiting, and I wipe my hands off, because I don't need that going anywhere on my clothes or anything else. Let's get into contouring. So we're going to get into this palette, and I'm going to be using actually both of these shades here. So let's get to it. Oh, nose looks definitely snatched. So, and we'll come back to that again for the blush. Let's do a little mascara. And I like to, you see that gunk? I like to wipe it off in the tube and then do a final wipe on my towel, because I don't know about you ladies, but I don't like all that on my brush. And then I just rotate it because I'm only using one side of the brush, so I don't have to double dip. Then I'm not a bottom lash girl, so I don't bother putting mascara on my bottom lashes. And then a little brow gel. That's it. Easy. We're not going for a full glam look today, so just a little something simple. Keep the hairs in place. Let's go back into our eyeshadow palette and use our first color in getting our crease brush and lining our bottom lash halfway. And make sure it connects to the upper lash. And then wiping that off our brush, we're going into our lightest color. Oops, this color right here. The one we used for our base for our shimmer. And we're going to drag that from the inner corner to the halfway point. Don't get rid of this brush yet. We've got a use for it. As you can see, we finished the look. And now we're going to go into our highlighter palette, and we are going to first highlight the cheeks, and I'm going to use this champagne pink color to match our eyeshadow. And again, I just use my finger, but you know, do what you do. You like brushes? Go ahead. I have, if you can see, these prominent bags from my father's side, so I do not highlight that. I do halfway because that's not something I want you to pay attention to. So, and I do it on the temples, drag it down, almost, shall I say, the tip of my bag. And then we're going to take, I think this shade, it's kind of like a pearlescent highlighter. We're going to take our brush, our crease brush, we're going to dip in there, and then we're going to do tear duct of our eyes. Maybe. maybe I'll go deeper and use this one. That's what makeup's all about. Learning curve. You live and you learn. Oh yeah, that's a little bit better. Kaale palette. And now we're going to go into this kind of peachy color. Cheese. I might go into a little bit of this color, this almost corally red color, and just a smidge. Yeah, here we go. Dr. Pom Pom, and this also came with the little metal tab on here, so that was nice. And I don't seem to want to. My gosh, look, I am squeezing my tube and it doesn't seem to want to come out. But I like that better than it squirting all over the place. I don't know if you guys can see that. Certainly is a slight tint. So I guess it won't show up too much on my lips because I guess my lips are a little bit already peachy. Okay guys, here we are, finished face. Let me start off with saying that I love this tinted hyaluronic skin tinted foundation. It is wonderful. It melted into the skin. However, you can still see a little bit of my dark circles, especially here up in the corner. So you either got to get real good or you have to conceal if you're one of those sisters that have the same problem. But other than that, beautiful, melts right into the skin, so it's really nice. I like it. Of course, I'm loving the foundation, you know, Profusion. That's pretty much all I have. The eyeliner I like. It has seems to have like a semi-matte finish when it dries down, which is nice. I mean, those tend to not go anywhere, but they also kind of tend to peel if you rub your eyes, or if you're eye rubber. Be aware of that. I am loving the sheen of that highlighter. Because I don't need my highlighters, bam, in your face. But I do like a good, this is the better cheek. So, I am loving that. The Pom Pom, it's moisturizing, but it feels like it dissipates quickly. So I can see you doing a lot of touch-ups with this. And it could just be my lips because they're really severely dry. So yeah, I'm liking it, and I'm loving this contour. I thought the contour colors were going to be darker than I needed, but they're actually the perfect color combination. So out of all the products I'm using, we used today, I love the highlighter, I'm loving this, and of course the moisturizer, and of course my eyeshadow, but must we go on about that? Well, that is the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching, and till next time, see you next time. That was repetitive.